Hello and welcome to Fabledom. Fabledom is a laid-back city builder developed by Grena Games and published by Dear Villagers and Doyoyo Games. In this game, we will enjoy the growth of our settlement, trade and use diplomacy to ally or challenge your neighbors, and most importantly, find ourselves a prince or princess and live happily ever after.
This is starting to get a bit awkward.
And this guy just talks at the main menu. So we're going to just go ahead and jump in and take a look at this game. It reminds me of a few different games, I would say. Founder's Fortune, for one. But it's got aspects of different types of games in it. But it is exactly what it says, a laid-back city builder. And it actually is like a wholesome fairy tale world that we're set in, too. So this should be an interesting experience. So let's go ahead and start a new game.
I suppose we could do one more.
Why, thank you. So we start out by taking a look at the map. And the map is procedurally, or not procedurally maybe, but at least randomly generated. And we can pick out a site that we would like to start in, or to base our town in. There are a few different biomes to choose from, effectively. We have, from the different realms, you can click on here, you have a realm size, ocean availability, the prevalence of hills, and the prevalence of forest. You can also specify whether you are a prince or princess and what you're looking for. So we can kind of just click around. I don't think I want a lot of hills. I suspect I don't. Anyway, okay, that's not usable. So let's go with maybe not dense forest either. Maybe that first one I clicked on is the best one. Yeah, I don't know that we really need a large realm either. This would be good too, though. But I think we'll just go over here with Hiwianara, I think is what it says there. Yeah, Hiwianara. We could rename this. I don't think I'm going to, because I would name it, I don't know, Wally Realm or something like that, because But I'm gonna, since it has a field here for your name, I'm just gonna put my name in, and we'll keep the default name. Although, like I said, you're welcome to change the name here. By just typing it into there. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Oh, and there's also a seed here that's used to generate the map. Full good seed. Fancy.
Once upon a time, it goes, a story told of love and woes, when all the kings and queens of yore sent forth their children to explore. New lands of plenty, fields and trees, fertile, yielding, birds and bees. It's your turn, prince or princess you. Discover, conquer, daring do. Remember, friend, 'tis not just sword that makes one lady or a lord. To build a kingdom, 'tis an art, but don't neglect your spirit's heart. Through love or war, these lands ignited shall ever after be united. Now go, be kind, be cruel, be scrappy, and make your ever after happy.
I love the fairy tale fable style of that. That was really awesome. Chapter 1, A New Beginning. So I'm going to start out by let's go ahead and do the scroll and WASD and the rotate. Middle mouse button can do up and down as well as left and right rotation. And then you get a few coins for your efforts there.
Yes. Our kingdom began with little more than a humble laborer's hut. Now, where did that go again? Let's see here.
Okay, so the game will guide us through the first few building objectives here. The building menu is here, or the construction menu rather. There will be a couple of other menus that appear here, I believe, throughout the game, and then part of the building menu here is roads and bridges, which we have a gravel road and a wooden bridge available, but the cobblestone road is not available in the demo. So we start out here. I'm going to zoom out just a bit so we can see. We start out here with just a small-ish tract of land. A lot of trees in the area here, some stone there, and the edge of a hill, which I'm not sure if the hill actually gives you anything or not. Out here beyond what we have access to right now are some ruins, lots more trees, of course, a few other odds and ends, I assume, in here. Sheep. Yeah, lots of things out there to explore later. So let's just go ahead and follow the tutorial objectives here. So we need to build a road. And we need to build a laborer's hut and then assign a laborer. So let's go ahead and start with the gravel road. There is a grid here, as you can see, but the grid comes and goes depending on if you actually need it or not. And building the road is just a matter of dragging a box, basically, or dragging a line. That was a little weird of a placement, though. And then let's go ahead and throw down a laborer's hut right here. I think I'm just going to put it next to the wagon here. And this little mark I thought was a water droplet. But it's actually the mark that tells you where to connect the buildings, the road at. For optimal, they'll like that's where the entrance is. They'll use it even if there's not a road there, but that's the optimal. Interesting that oh, there we go. Okay, so when you build a building, and the laborer site gets built immediately, automatically, you have to assign the laborers to it, and the building will tell you here whether you want, which workers you want to assign to it. You can do that, or you can just say, hey, assign me a random worker. Now, this building will only employ peasants or commoners. If you have nobles, they will not work here as laborers. I'm just going to let it assign one person at random, and then we get to claim the objective stuff here. And next week we need to build a home, and this I got this far through the tutorial, and this confused me a little bit. I understood it really quickly after, but it's there's a weird sort of thing you have to do here with the housing, and that is to actually maybe I'll put it on this side of the road, is to place the house. And then you have to place the homesteading tiles or the foundation tiles around it. And you need to place at least 3, I think, for a house. Yeah, you need at least 3 up to 5. And so these, I can't remember what game it is now. There was another game that I think I played the demo of a couple of Steam Next Fests ago. You had to do a similar kind of thing where you allocated the space. I think it was maybe the Manor Lords or something like that, where you had to allocate the extra space there. And then for these, you have to actually say, yes, I want to build this. Now they will automatically choose attachments to build in the in the yard here that you've given them. They will build up to 2 attachments in the yard, which is why you have to have at least 3 tiles. But we built 5, and the attachments kind of are bonuses. Some of them affect.
The first homestead.
Switch it here. Some of them affect.
This is where your fablings live and eat. A head of household is required for the homestead to operate smoothly.
Thank you.
Make sure one has been assigned, won't you?
Yeah, we have a head of household here, Roger. He has a head of household logo here on his icon, and so these attachments are sometimes they bonus desirability, sometimes they bonus homegrown food, and the homegrown food will make food available to the family that lives here, the people that live here in this house, but that does not affect people who live in another house. So we have a beehive, which is a homegrown, and a greenhouse, which is a homegrown. We could destroy one of these, I believe. Yes, we could destroy one of these, or we could relocate it too inside of the house. But we could destroy one, and then I think build a different thing if we would like to. And I think that you can also build another. You can actually decide which ones you want to have built, but I'll have to test that with the next homestead, which we have another one to build. So the next task is, of course, to build a well. You can see here that this house wants a well nearby by the little water icon there, and then we're going to go and set up another homestead here. and of course its fields as well, or its stuff there. Yes, it's set to randomize, so we could tell it to randomly pick a couple of things here, and then you can also remove them from the plan if you wanted to. Let's see, the chicken coop and the apple tree. So let's why is that not working? I don't know why that's not working. Delete? No? Okay. Let's see. Clear and confirmed. There we go. So let's put up a clothing line, and we'll put up the apple tree. Go away thing. There we go. Okay, so now we've chosen which attachments we want to build, as opposed to letting it randomly select some. And I think the appearance appeal thing is kind of a good thing to have. So we could potentially do the same with one of these. But they won't build these until after the house itself is built. And I think I want to plan another road right along here. Okay. Just so we have roads planned out. We have another mark here. We need to welcome... there we go.
Here come our first newcomers.
So we've...
As long as you keep your population happy, more will want to join.
Oh, that's good.
As long as there is room, of course. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. So we have 2 additional people. Let's welcome them in. I don't know. Let's see, we have 6 total people now, which is exactly the amount of housing we have. So that's perfect. And we can claim these 10 coins as well. The next task is to build a farm, which is this little indicator here. And so farms work similar to homesteads. I don't know that there's particularly arable and non-arable land, but I'm going to place the farm here, and then we can assign crop fields to the farm. Now we only get pumpkins in the demo. We have to wait until the game is released, I guess, to get grain. But we can do some of these. And I think the most you can have is 40, but you kind of want about 20 from what I understand. So that's a dozen, that's 16, that'll be 20 right there. That's 21, but that's fine. Close enough. Yep, 21. And so then the farm will we'll manage the crop plots there. Oh, that's why we needed to place 20 vegetable crops. I knew there was a 20 somewhere. I just didn't see it down there again. So the water is not a laborer type building.
It looks like some newcomers will arrive soon, but there's no available housing. To see how many days are left until the next arrival, hover over the population icon at the top of your screen.
Oh, great. So here we are, newcomers in 7 days. We need to assign at least 1 farmer here. I randomly assigned. We could assign another one. Might not be a bad idea to assign another, just so that we have the ability to get those planted pretty quickly. All right, so the next thing we need to build... Oh, look at that. All these different types of farm buildings. There's a granary there, which is food storage. Then there's a windmill and a fisherman's hut. Large chicken coop. Pigsty. And bakeries. So you can see then the icons here also show you kind of what you get from them. Let's see, the lumber camp is here. We need to build a lumber camp and assign a woodcutter. I think I will put this out this way. And then I'll just run the road out there. There is an attachment for a forester that we can't get yet. We have to reach the milestone of hamlet before we can build that. So let's just go ahead and build this, and then we'll build a little bit more road here. I don't know why you have to do this second click. That's a little weird. But then this lumber camp will go through and start chopping down some trees. And I think when we built these fields, we also removed some trees automatically. The game just removes them automatically for you as you are building. Yes, we get another tool here, the demolition tool. You can also see we have 1 unemployed person here. So let's go ahead and assign the last unemployed person to the lumber camp. And then we could pull the other farmer out of here if we need to have another worker for some reason. But I don't think we do at this point. Next thing is decorations. We also have a stockpile available here too. So essential amenities, these will come a little bit later. Some of them aren't available, of course. Military, fortifications, and decoration. So flower pots, cypress trees, bushes, other types of trees here. A public outhouse. Tall arrow sign. Great for tricking cartoon characters into running off cliffs. I'm gonna build one of those now. You've convinced me. Let's put it in. Let's put it in there. And then I'm gonna put up a public outhouse because reasons. And then I think we'll do maybe some of these flowers here. Large flower pot. Blue, white, or pink. Let's go with blue. There we go. And that gives us 10 more coins. And then we need to reach the population milestone of Hamlet. Newcomers are coming in a day. We need to have some housing for them, as the game told us. So let's go ahead and get that built as well. We'll build a house right there for them. Let's see, you're assigning. No, nope. Automatically, it looks like a. I don't know what that is. Is that a doghouse? I think there's a doghouse. Yeah, go ahead and build that, please. We'll get this other house here built. And we can go up to speed 2 to make him move a little bit faster.
This can't be right. It seems you got a letter from a secret admirer. Odd. Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste. Just joshing. You can open it by clicking the letter icon at the top center of your screen.
Oh, handy.
You will let me know if there's anything good. I don't get out much anymore.
So we didn't get those people because this house wasn't built yet, which is sad. Letter received from Arberthea. Dearest Prince, my son in spring, such a splendid land this is. Undulating hills and wide fertile plains. It is the dream of our ancestors. I wish to make this land into a paradise, but I cannot do it on my own. Your dashing countenance is already the talk of this land. Shall we meet Arberthea? Arberthea? I don't know. The Harvest Princess. Alright. So we'll just have to wait till the next group come in nine more days. Oops. Maybe we should speed the game up again then. Anything else we can build for right now? The stockpile could be useful. Put that here. This comes with lot attachments, so you can build these little these extra tiles here for additional storage of materials around the stockpile itself. And I think here in the center of town is a good place for a stockpile. And we can probably, once again, we could probably remove that other farmer there, but I don't have another job that I would necessarily assign to them. So we'll just roll with it for now. And I think we've pretty much built everything we can right now. Yeah, it shows you everything you can build here in the last option, instead of having to scroll through them all. So it's kind of up to you on how you want to use that. It's a handy feature. Stockpile and stockpile lot, both finished. Should I prep another house? Perhaps. Perhaps. The advantage to it would, of course, be that we could, we'd be ready to take in 10 people to get to Hamlet. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. What does it hurt, right? It only costs money. Looks like we have a greenhouse and a beehive. Let's clear those, and let's build maybe the outhouse and the chicken coop. I didn't do those though. Outhouse. Oh, I gotta place it. Right. Outhouse and a chicken coop. There. Perfect. Go up to full speed, I think, just to kind of get through these 9 days to get that. Oh, now only down to a day. Good. To get that next group of people in here, and then probably another 9 days after that. All right, we housed them. That's great. And then, yeah, we'll have 10 more days, right? So if you're playing this, make sure you build that third house before that group arrives. There we go. Now we can house up to 12. Average fabling happiness is 61. I would say that food is a good thing to spend a lot of extra time working, since, you know, you're going to have, you know, you're going to need to make it through the winter on whatever food you have. And apparently the only thing we can eat is pumpkins. But we do still have 30 vegetables here. Now, does that... Yeah, those are just generically called vegetables. Even though it's a pumpkin farm, they're just generically vegetables once they're harvested. We also have some stone here. There is a stone deposit that we can hopefully mine at some point. So they're not using this... Excuse me, they're not using the stockpile yet. Oh, we have to hire a worker. Okay. Goodness gracious, we already managed to find enough Fabelings brave enough to trust us with their livelihood to call ourselves a hamlet. So now we can buy territories and expand our kingdom's reach. 0 new territory allowed? Or is that a placeholder? It might be a placeholder that didn't pass the value in properly. An inn. A nice place to rest after work can only operate if there is food available in the storage. The stone camp. Coal maker. A granary. And a forester. Alright, so let's claim this, because we reached that. We already built the stockpile because I was being adventurous there. Slow the game down a bit. Oh, we can also welcome these 2 people. And I want to probably have the forester clear out these trees over here, or we'll just destroy them. We need to select the lumber camp and build a forester. We're working on the taxes, but I'm just going to ignore that for right now. Build the forester there, please. And I guess that goes... Oh, it goes next... Okay. It goes kind of next to or behind. Like that. And we can build the stone camp. Stone camp. Some buildings need to connect to a resource to function. Connect the stone camp to the small stone deposit. Ah, I see. So you do like this. You can see the little red blips on there, and if you cover like this, then you can actually collect the resources. Now, is there a blip that tells me where to put the road on this? It doesn't appear to be, so I can put the road wherever the heck I want. Good. Let's put this down here, and then across to there. And I think that'll be good. Yes, I knocked down trees. Over here we have an inn. Some buildings have a positive effect on the desirability of an area, indicated by the green shape. Try to place these buildings close to housing. Well, I was planning on that. Okay, so I have the little blue dots there. Let's put this up right here. But I needed to assign a worker here. I was trying to do that earlier, and I forgot. Got distracted, or something happened. We'll do that. That should take care of most things. We're still earning some taxes. That's good. And over here we have the granary, which is storage for food. Okay, so the stockpile is not used for food storage, or for food storage. We have to store foods separately. I think I'm gonna put this in here, and have this be kind of a smaller block, maybe, like that. The roads are not quite straight either. That's kind of fun. Let's see. I do want to build some more homesteads here. 1, 2, 3. That's what I wanted. Perfect. We'll do this one. And then we'll do these. And, let's see. I'll just do some randoms till we get to what I think I want. Seems like they're... yeah, that'll work. Build that. 2 out of 2 visitors wanted to stay, so now we're full again. I do not have a worker assigned here just yet. How many workers do we have free? 2. Okay, that's good. Still 2 after that, that is. As soon as the inn gets built, which is going to take a little bit of time, we'll have that. We can claim the tax thing. We can claim the industrial thing. Select a Fabling using the overview menu. Assign the Fabling to a workplace using the overview menu. Okay, where's the overview menu at? Is it this? Open the overview menu using the button at the bottom. Oh, this one here that's flashing at me. Yes, The overview menu is a great tool for managing your realm as it starts to grow. From here, you can get an overview of your fablings, workplaces, and more. Switch between the tabs to see more information. All right, so we have a couple of unemployed folks here. I'm kind of waiting for the inn or whatever to get done, and then we'll take care of this one after that, because I already assigned the jobs out that I had available. Oh, that's outside the range of the well. Oh, well. Let's see. Do I want to put it over here, or do I want to put it down here someplace? I think I'll put it down here, kind of opposite of that one up there, like that. That'll be fine. Does this take a worker? It does. Okay, so let's go into the overview menu now, and let's assign John Garcia. I think we can probably knock this down to 1 worker as well, but we could do that later again. We need to have 1 worker at the granary. Let's assign John. Oh, I didn't select a fabling user? Okay, fine. Select Ralph. There we go. And then this gives us a territory, or there's a territory screen down here now too. Expansion, purchase a territory. Well, I think we should purchase this one with the ruins, because that sounds like something fun we should do. The sheep are probably going to be 2 territories away. I'm assuming we have to build or claim 1 adjacent. So I think we should, although there may be something else down there, it's hard to tell. But I think we should take this one just to see what that ruins are about. Oh, it does tell us what's in here. There's a pig herd in here too, as well as the ruins and a bunch of trees. Here we have some sheep, or a sheep, and some iron. 2 visitors, nice. Here we have stone and trees, and here we have stone and trees. So yeah, let's do this one with the ruin and the pig herd. Great. Escape to cancel. Okay. Claim that. And we're working on building an inn right now. And then we have to assign an innkeeper. We're going to need another homestead here pretty soon too. So let's go ahead and get that started. And then, yeah, you can build that. That's fine. 1 food, one appearance-based thing. That should be pretty good here. Or happiness-based thing. We have stores and vegetables in a granary. That's good. And we need to produce some coal in a coal maker. I'm guessing they make coal out of wood. And for that, we need more stone, which we have none right now. You're still working, so that's good. You're just delivering your stuff up there.
Ah, the trusted village inn. Oh, a personal favorite. I've got some stories for later. Anyway, the inn adds happiness to its surroundings. The happier your kingdom is, the more newcomers it will attract.
Nice. Okay, so now we can build the coal maker, because I just got 10 coins from that. Negative desirability on the coal maker. Some buildings have a negative effect on the desirability of an area, indicated by the red shape. Try to place these buildings far away from housing. Well, in that case, I think I'll put it over here. Even though it's by the farm, we're not putting housing there, so we can kind of cheese it that way, I guess. That should work, I hope. Homestead is finished construction. We have room for 4 people, which is good. Back here in the construction menu, looks like we have unlocked something else. A circular table. A table made of circles. Wait. Wait a minute. I think I maybe run a road up this way. Like from here all the way to like there. Goodbye, trees. There we go. I mean, I don't know what you would use that for specifically, but obviously something. Put it here next to the inn. It's just decoration, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. An apple tree is finished construction. A doghouse is finished. Oh, yeah, because they're in here, right. And they still haven't built the well yet. Oh, well. Waiting on stone. Yeah, waiting on stone. And then we need a lot of stone for that, too. 2 people have come in. That'll be good. Let's add another worker then here at the stone. And then we'll have 1, I think, still free for... it's unemployed, yes, for the coal. And then, of course, we still have our 2 at the farm that we could downsize if we needed. Or did I not put something there? Oh, that's where the cart was. Oh, I should have put the tables there. Let's destroy that. And put the table there instead. Circular table. That's where the storage cart was, but once we cleaned it out, either by just storing the food that was in it in here, and the goods, the non-edible goods in here, or how it got emptied out, I don't know specifically. I wasn't paying that close of attention, but we can find out later. We should probably spread across the realm are different encounters. These encounters can only be interacted with using your hero. Not available during the demo. All right, well, never mind then. We don't have a hero. We could build another homestead, I think. One final one here on this block. There. Right up next to the stone. Planned that perfectly. Let's see. Clothesline. Yeah, that's good. Build. It's fine. I don't have 55 coins to build it with. Perfect. Let's go up to the speed 3 here. There we go. We took our taxes in, so we can now build this. And I think that's probably the amount of building expansion, or housing expansion, excuse me, that I'll do for now. Unless the game gives me a reason to do more. We need to assign a worker here, and that's, I think, our last unemployed worker for now. Yes, but we should get 2 more in 3 days. Presumably 2 more in 3 days. The village milestone is, it doesn't say, but I'm guessing it's probably 20. So that'll be good to hit. And we really could use some resource stockpilage here, including probably another woodworker, or woodcutter here. Oh, there's some sheep right there. But we could look for the pigs. Oh, we haven't. Okay. Milestone reached. We can now call ourselves a village. Nobility. Nobility can be used as currency for special actions and items. It also influences some interactions with other rulers. Territories. Total territories increase to some unavailable number. Fisherman's hut is unavailable during the demo. The sawmill. Keep fingers away from the big sharp spinning blade. Street theater. It's not much, but every actor has to start somewhere. Messengers Guild. Messengers can be sent to other realms to greet their rulers. Send messages and gifts, and then Windmill and Bakery are also unavailable during the demo. So we can add another territory, and I think we should add this one next. We can welcome those 2 peasants that we have added in. We finished building that house. We can take this. So apparently the population of 18 is a village, and we're still waiting for this coal. No, we're working on it now. Wood is the problem, though. So let's assign at least another person here to the lumber camp. Possibly both of the unemployed people, but at least one for now. And then let's go to the territories menu here. And we can now also purchase this one, or this one, because they are adjacent to the one we purchased previously. But I think we're just going to go with this one. Because I'd like to see if it's possible to snag those sheep or pigs. Those are mushrooms. There's the pigs. There's the pigs. Oh, they got wings. They've got wings. They can fly. When pigs can fly.
How cute are those pigs? I hope they don't end up getting eaten.
Although I suspect that, given that the pigsty, for example, is not available in the demo, then we probably can't snag them. I don't know where the sheep go. It's not a building for them yet, I guess. Unless I'm being blind. Or they could be here somewhere. Because they could be wool. Yeah, sheep farm. There they are. Okay, so also not available in the demo. But you kind of at least can get the idea of what there is here. Let's see. We have made no coal so far. Perfect. We've made some. She's cooking away over there. 2 people have arrived. Probably don't need both of these workers here in the stone camp long term. So I'll pull one of them out. Winter has come. So we're not going to be growing any food for a while. We do have a bunch of food here in the granary. 247 food available. One of them is here for some unknown reason. So I guess we could actually pull these 2 people out of here too and get them other jobs if we had wanted to. Might be a good idea to assign another worker here to the to the lumber camp, and I don't know where else we might be able to find jobs. We could look in the overview menu to see where else we might be able to assign those people. The laborer could use a second one. Farm is what we're trying to take people out of. The stone camp we took one out of. That's basically it. So right now we're kind of at a point... Ooh, world event. Prince Wally. Secret Santa. What a childish game. It is below me in my stature. Unfortunately for you, I wasn't given any instructions, so enjoy this. You deserve it. Your Secret Santa. 30 coal. Nice. I guess we... Oh, we have to place this somewhere somehow? Okay. Oh, it's a material coffer. So it's yeah. Oh, and they're taking the coal to the houses? Oh, I get it. Okay, so they use the coal in the house for heating, I guess, in the wintertime. And you are complaining because you need coal. Well, we have coal. Although we could potentially use another coal maker then, I guess. Let's build another coal maker. And we could also build this sawmill. We also need to build that messenger guild. Busy, busy, busy. Let's do this, perhaps. And then we could do a little road over there for that. And we only can take in one person here. Welcome. Slow down a little bit. Let's see, the sawmill. This is going to be undesirable as well, so maybe we could keep putting those up over here someplace, like that. You have an entrance, we'll put it right there. And we'll kind of just keep that stuff over there, perhaps, out of the way a little bit. No more farms, no more of these. Here we have the Messengers Guild. Let's put that in over here. Employees 2 peasants or commoner. Okay. And then here we have the inn and the street theater. Ah, it's got a desirability bonus. That's good. We can put that... If we had the coin, we could put that up.
That they never put on winter clothing? That seems reckless.
Okay. Is there not a road there? Did I not put a road in there? Apparently I didn't. There we go. Fixed it. Oops, not that. So we need to wait till we have 100 coins again. We are building the Messengers Guild, and then we can assign a messenger as a worker. And that needs planks to build, which means we need to have this sawmill built before we can actually build it. Great. I could potentially put like another sawmill up, or another lumber camp up here someplace. World event. Prince Wally. Times have been hard. We have tried our best to put food on the table, but are out of options. We heard of your good heart and decided to swallow our pride and come here to beg you to help us, please. We can hand over 30 vegetables to get 5 nobility, I guess. We can tell them to fend for themselves, which gives us a negative 5 nobility. Or we could think on it, and we'll have to answer later. We have 187 food. I didn't notice how long the seasons were, but I'm guessing they're like 30 days or something. So let's give them the 30 food and gain 5 nobility out of the deal. Because we're a benevolent prince. I'm going to put this down here, but I can't fit it in. I would like... Oh, I could put it there. It doesn't touch this one, though. You know what? I'm going to put it here anyway. And that's going to need wood and planks. Alright, are we... No, we need to assign a person to saw if we're going to saw. And we're dismissing people now. I'm hesitant to bring in any more. We need to, you know... build some more housing areas here. Housing districts. I guess the way I should have done this was have like this narrow area here where I put the decoration, or sorry, not decorations, the service type buildings, the inn, the street theater, the well. Is that it? Probably. In the middle here like this and have a row of houses on either side probably would have been a better way to do this. So I could start putting housing up there if that's what we wanted to do. And they've got everything but the planks delivered, or the lumber? Planks. But they are lumbering away, so that'll be fine. Let's look at the overview. Labor doesn't really need more help. The stone camp could, but we have plenty of stone, so I think the next thing... Oh, I need to assign a worker here. Margaret can work there. and that gives us a little bit more coal income. We have one person available, so it might be worth it to actually do another house here. There, please, and then this. Let's randomize those. That'll be good. Build, please. There we can take in a couple more people. 3 more, actually. Because it might be worth it to put up another lumber camp up here or something. Yep, we'll have to wait till next time then. We're that far off. But this is well within range. That is well within range. This is not, but that's okay. Got some money. Still waiting on stuff. Let's see. We have 5 of the planks in there now. Okay. And here comes spring. Great. That means they'll start planting the pumpkins again. And we're still sawing away, but we could potentially do more for that. Why don't I do or actually we can grow this way with the lumber camps. Maybe I should. Let's do a road that just keeps going this way. Up into that point for the stone, I guess. What do we have here? Oh, just the sheep was in the way? Is that what that is? Or is there something else there? Unclear. And let's do a lumber camp. I'm going to put it in right here, I think. And I'm going to add one of these into it. Right there. And then build. Yes, I knocked down trees to build a lumber camp. Just what it is. Ah, we've finished this as well. Messenger Guild, let's assign a worker to that. Which is, we have nobody unemployed now. We'll get a couple more people in a moment, and then we can take care of that. The world map is used to interact with the other rulers, complete missions, and more. Click on any occupied realm to get started. Only 2 realms are occupied during the demo. Realms with names are occupied and can be selected. So we're here. We have these 2 here that we can interact with. We can send a messenger to Erodan, and then when they are done, I guess we could send a messenger to Votara. And let's exit the map. I don't know what we get from that specifically, but we'll see. Claim that, please. Once the messenger has arrived, greet the ruler of the newly discovered realm. Okay, we can do that. 2 people have arrived. Great. We'll get that built, and then we can... okay. Oh, did I slow the game down, or did it slow itself down? Could have been either one. Could have been either one. Alright, so we have 1 more plank to deliver to this, and then that'll go alive as well. Yeah, I think that's just where the sheep are, like, based or whatever. Like, that's their hot tile kind of thing. So that's where they're... That's why I can't build a road there. It's a little unclear as to why it's occupied, but that seems to be the case just by looking at it. World event, Prince Wally, Your Grace, we have recently left our own realm due to the horrible conditions we were forced to live in. We were hoping to settle here with you. However, we could use some coin to help us get started. We promise to work hard. So, we would have to hand over 200 coin, which we could do if we have the housing to do this. Or we could, I think we'll wait. We'll build a house. Housing, this one. And then we can do that, of course. And I can't see what the other one is. That's fine. Build. Doghouse, that's good. Forester is finished. Let's assign a worker to that. And we are at nobody unemployed again. We have discovered the realm of Erodan. Giovanni, the merchant prince. Hello, neighbor. Are you here to make a deal? I'll draft up some paperwork. Pleasure to meet you. Please accept this gift as a token of my friendship. Give them 50 coins, which has a very positive effect on the relationship, or we can just greet them. Well met. I look forward to getting to know you and learning more about your kingdom, which has no effect. Let's send them 50 coins. All right, that puts us right there. Each realm has a ruler with their own personality, missions, and rewards. To learn more about the ruler, click click the information I button next to their avatar. You have a relationship with each ruler that is affected by your actions. Some interactions require a specific relationship level. For example, to start courting, you need to first be friends. Okay, so we could, again, send a message. We could trade or do missions if we had an embassy, as well as spy. We could, of course, declare war as well if it was available in the demo. And courting is also not available during the demo. We could flirt. We could wave. Hi! And here's the information panel. Rich in love. Tax levels are increased by 1 coin without affecting happiness. Courting gifts, a dice table, or a crown. Interesting. Okay, back we go. Can we actually claim that?
Oh, drat! Your story was just getting started. But it doesn't end here. Listen to this. Let me tell you a story you cannot resist. Of bandits dissed, of sweethearts kissed. Endless twists you cannot miss when you wish upon a list. I won Fabledom Idol with that one. Well, thank you for playing and come back soon. And when you do, maybe bring soup, something warm to eat. I'm so lonely.
Okay, we're going to keep playing, at least for the purposes of welcoming a couple of people here. Although they just occupied... Oh, I said 2 out of 3 wanted to stay. Interesting. We have to deal with this one. Let's go ahead and bring them in, too. And then we have 2 more newcomers here, which we can only actually house 1. But that's fine. We've got it covered, I think, now. We have a bunch of unemployed people. We have spent most of our coin. And we probably don't want to grow our town again by too much. Demo population limit reached, yes. You've reached the population limit for the demo, meaning no more newcomers to join your realm. To finish the demo, keep playing until you finish the quest titled Greetings, which we did. I want to go back to the world map again and see if I can send a messenger to this one, just for the fun of it. And then also, maybe take another quick look around at the world map here, or the realm map here, excuse me, and see what else there might be. So it looks like this is probably as big as we can go, this next dotted line here. And then outside here is stuff we can't actually do. There's another ruin. There's some fish in there. Prismatic liquid. Fancy. Can't wait to see what that's used for. There's a couple of pools of that. And that's iron there. More ruins up there. Alright. And then... Oh, I'm not running at fast speed. Let's run at fast speed here. Just to kind of get through that other realm contact, I think. Let's turn this off. I think we've expanded as much as we really need to. We're earning lots of money, wood, stone, and vegetables. We're earning lots of money too. Coal looks like it's doing pretty good here. If we need more wood, we could throw another worker in this. We can also look at where else we might have other workers to spend. But I don't think we really need to spend any more at this point. Oh, I see you can put a second... Oh, you need to put one in here. Oof. Street theater. But we could put the other messenger in there. That way they'd have gone out to... could send them both out at the same time. There. That works. I like how the water kind of sets in on the road a little bit. Gives a little bit of a muddy, watery bit here. I'm assuming that the cobblestones give you a bit better of a view at that. Assuming. Yeah, so they keep you from getting to the small town milestone as part of the demo. And we've discovered Votara. Here's the Arbertia, who sent us the love note or whatever. We can say that it's a pleasure to meet you. Please accept this gift as a token of my friendship. 40 vegetables. And that'll have a very positive effect on our relationship. I think we could do that. And again, you have the same options here. And you also can boost the friendship by waving, I'm guessing, maybe, or even flirting. And bountiful charm. All your crop yields are doubled. Courting gifts, a flower farm, tulip crops, and a laurel wreath. That looks like that needs an icon. So that's kind of the the extent of the demo, the extent of the game right now. But I think this is kind of a fun little game that I would like to play a little bit more. Like I said, it reminds me a bit of a few different games. Founder's Fortune is one of the more, I guess, stronger reminders there, and I enjoyed playing that game a lot. There's a lot of fun quirkiness in that game. But we're going to leave this here for now, and if this is something interesting to you, check it out on Steam, wishlist and or follow it so that you can be advised of when it's released and or any updates coming out of the game. If this is something you'd like to see extended into a series once the game is released in early access sometime this spring. The release date on Steam says Q1, so maybe they're targeting a March release. I'm not sure exactly. Spring is a little expansive, but I guess we're spring and quarters overlap. I guess that makes it March, but we'll have to see what the game looks like when it comes to early access soon. So if there's something you want to see on my channel, let me know, and I will think about making a series. I really enjoy this type of game. I think that it's it's fun to just kick back and play and just be chill about it, which is exactly what it's for. So that's a great thing. So thank you all for joining me for this, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.